Happy spring, everybody. This meditation is being recorded in the early part of spring. And it's one of my favorite times of year because it is a time where we get to kind of look forward. Winter is beautiful and we tend to go more inward in wintertime. We tend to hibernate, if you will, and look at ourselves and evaluate our year. But spring is where we get to look outward. We get to start anew. Spring historically has been that time of rebirth and renewal. And we tend to sometimes forget that we also get a time of rebirth and renewal. That after spending all of the winter months looking inward and working on forgiveness and working on self, and becoming friends with ourselves and reconnecting to who we are as an individual. That preps us for spring. Because spring, we get to take our new self and we get to look forward. We get to journey forward with our new best friend as we started and already have connected with ourselves and forgiven ourselves, which is something that we tend to do throughout the year. But really in winter, we connect with that. Now that it's spring, it's time to spring ahead and it's time to look at what we want to do over this next coming year. So, sit back and relax. Have a straight spine. And as usual, whether or not you are sitting up or laying down, for me, it's okay either way. Just if you are laying down and you are really tired, maybe try sitting up. This will help us to focus a little bit more on the meditation and less on sleep. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Let your stomach expand and hold it. And exhale through your mouth, letting your stomach flatten. Just breathe normally in and out through your nose. When you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Or just have a soft focus. And let's take another nice deep breath in through our nose. Let your stomach expand and hold it. And exhale through your mouth, letting your stomach flatten. With each breath, you become more and more relaxed. You become more and more at peace. You become more and more. And as you start to look inward, you find yourself in a meadow, a field. And in this field, the grass is all brown. Sky is very gray. And there's not a lot of life around. It is peaceful, but it is solemn. And as you continue to walk along this meadow, this field that is brown and looks like it is dying, you start to look down at your feet. And with each step, the brown grass becomes green. That's interesting. So you stop and wait. And as you look behind you, you see all the green footprints of your journey so far. So you decide to walk some more. And as you do, your footprints are green and the grass is rejuvenating. So this time you stop and you decide to have a seat. And as you do, the grass around you becomes green. This field is about to rejuvenate, but it needs your help. It's time to think about what your year is going to be like now that we are starting anew. And you realize you've already put in the work. You've looked at your life. You've looked at yourself. You've spoken to yourself. You've connected to yourself. And you've done all of that great work. And now, with your new self, it's time to look ahead and what we want our life to be now that we are starting anew. Now that we are being reborn. Now that life is a budding green concept to blossom before our eyes. This is a time to let your imagination run wild. This is the time to realize that anything is possible. And imagine what that would look like. Imagine through every sense of seeing and smelling, tasting, touching, hearing. What does that beautiful new future look like to you, knowing that anything is possible? And as you start to look around, you realize that all of your imagination has transformed this field into a beautiful field of lush green grass. And you can smell the grass. And beautiful wildflowers of every color surrounds you. And as you stand up and start to walk through this field, you get the impression that truly anything is possible. You feel uplifted, joyful, hopeful, knowing that with your imagination, your new connection to self, spring is around you, hope is within you, and your life is changing for the better. And as you continue to walk, the world around you, this beautiful spring meadow, is starting to dissipate. And you find yourself back into the room where you are meditating. And we take a nice deep breath in through your nose, let your stomach expand and hold it. And exit through your mouth, letting your stomach flatten. And as you continue to breathe in and out of your nose, you become more and more into your physical self, more and more connected, more and more grounded. And as you wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and maybe move your head from side to side, you're more and more back into your physical body, ready to face your day with hope, joy, and love. And if this is at night and it's time to go to sleep, ready for just that perfect night's sleep with beautiful dreams that continues your journey into your future. Hope is always within. All you have to do is close your eyes and imagine. Welcome back.